Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another plan with me and I am planning week commencing the 15th of July. I am using this stunning kit from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code BETH to save and mention my name to get a seasonal freebie. Actually, you don't have to mention my name anymore. I will get out of the habit of saying that eventually. This was the anniversary art for this year. This is exclusive art and it's called Dopamine Decor. It is the cutest. These are Enzo and Tallulah, Anna's bunnies. And yeah, it's just giving, actually I think they're Enzo and Tallulah. I think they're the right colourings for Enzo and Tallulah. Anyway, this kit is just so cute. It is basically giving that whole pastel vibe home and this whole thing around dopamine decor where if you basically like make your house look happy, you will be happy. Can I just say this works? So I am my third plan with me into my new office and sitting in this room makes me happy. If you haven't seen my office, head over to my Instagram and check it out on stories. I will be doing an office tour once everything is completely finished, but it is a real thing. This room is entirely pastel, dopamine decor, and I feel happy when I walk into this room. So it's a real thing. I have got my planning notes pad, which is from Plannerface. A few people have been asking me about my planning notes pad recently. This is like my life. I would not literally be able to ever do planning if I did not have this. When Anna created this, it was a stroke of genius. And I have, of course, pulled my stickers. I had to go on to 2 pages. I had a crazy busy week. So yeah, let's get started. I am going to white out bits that I don't want, just so that it doesn't poke through. The text on this is quite dark on this planner, and if it's not like a premium matte, it does come through. Just gonna block that out. But how is everybody? I hope you are all well. This is another one of those, it's been a couple of hours for me, but it's been probably a number of days for you since you have seen me or heard me. Seen me, heard me, seen me virtually but heard me talk. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm wittering on. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okie doke. So this washi is just so happy. It literally is just giving like awesome vibes. I was really tempted, you know, to use foil with this kit. Now, I am normally quite protective of my foil and I prefer to only use it for a special occasion. However, I am thinking if I don't use underlay boxes, that I might use foil, you know. I think it needs foil, this kit, and it's an exclusive art kit, so I should be giving it like the attention it deserves. And I worked hard on this. And the artist, I think it's Kitnish Jess. I think. Sorry if that's wrong. It's giving Jess vibes. And I just love it. And I literally, oh my days, how have I not seen that? I literally have a dress exactly like that. I wore it to my mum's hen do. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Right, anyway, yeah, we're going to use foil. This is a foil bundle from Plannerface. It is it's the holo flowers. I just feel like it needs like extra. Plus, I mean, when am I actually going to be able to use this foil bundle if I don't use it now? I think I actually have 3 of these. I have 3 of these foil bundles, and if I don't use it now while I'm doing summer, when am I actually going to use it? Because I'm certainly not going to be using it in winter. I mean, I could just store them till next year, but what's the fun in that? So, yeah, I did actually notice in a few of Anna's plan with me that she was basically not using underlay boxes. Sometimes she, like, doesn't use bottom washi, but she was basically picking and choosing out of the foil bundle. And I don't know why I don't do that more, really, because the thing is that when I do, like, a full foil spread, it actually takes me, like, significantly longer. I don't really know why. I think it's because the underlay boxes, like, give me anxiety. So I wear glasses too. That's me, except my hair's like way shorter. But yeah, the underlay boxes give me anxiety because I always worry I'm going to run out and then I'll be distraught. So I think that's why I like primarily like only use foil for special occasions. But this art is a special occasion. And it was a special occasion because it was for Plannerface's birthday. So, and Anna's my bestie, so I should, yeah. Anyway, now that I've talked myself into using the foil, I'm going to do my sidebar. I think rather than, doing my usual layer at the top of, I normally do the paint swatches and normally layer them at the top, but I think instead I'm just going to go for a box. Maybe like this cute lemon one. So I'm going to put that in, and then I have pulled my July script. Maybe we'll actually also do it with deco. Yeah. That's definitely Enzo and Tallulah. So we've got a cute plant pot. Oh, smiley face. Right, okay, yeah. Let's use the smiley face. So let's just put that there. Smiley face on the end. Oh, that is super cute. Okay. So onto my sidebar, I'm just going to put a... Is that supposed to be like sidebar, or is that an extension of Sunday? Honestly, it's been that long since I pulled these stickers. I don't even remember. Right, I think these are supposed to, right, okay. I think they're supposed to be like sidebar momentous moments. So, what have we got full box wise? So many boxes. There is a mirror just like that in the range. Anybody who lives in the UK and likes the box? I think I'm going to go for this really cute coffee machine with these strawberries on, which is adorable. And then I basically need to... I am going to use glitter headers just because I don't normally use header overlays, because I use bougie boxes, and for me it gives foil overkill. Not entirely sure that was something I would ever say, but I do think it's a thing. So if I use underlays, I don't tend to use header overlays, but since I'm not using underlays, I am going to use header overlays, which means I actually need to use headers. So let's, right, then I need to fit in the... I might ignore the Luke Humphreys one bit for now. Spoiler alert. Then again, this was July, so if you've not watched the Darts World match play from July, then I doubt you're going to watch it now. So basically this week was the Darts World match play. Weirdly, I am missing the World Grand Prix to film this. It's only the quarterfinals, I think, so not the end of the world. So I have got my dart sticker, which is from Papershire. I need to put another header down before I stick that on. And I need another header. See, this is what it is. I feel like when I use foil, I think about it too much. Does that make sense? Okay, so it was the Darts World match play, and Lewis Hamilton got his 200th podium in Formula 1. And that's something I need to mark. In case anybody's curious, I am still in crisis. Oh, that's too far over. Okay, and to mark that, I have got another sticker from Papershire, this really cute, like, #1 on the podium. I don't think in this race he won. I'm pretty sure Oscar Piastri won, because I've just seen a sticker on Sunday that says Weird Race McLarens, which I think is a nod to the fact that there was a whole situation, which I'll talk about when we get to Sunday. So I think this was Oscar Piastri's maiden Formula 1 win. So I don't think it was... that. I'm going to end up with a really weird box size here now. I don't know if I have, right, it's fine. It's fine, I've just fixed it in my head. But it was a 200th podium, and I feel like that's still, you know, a pretty incredible achievement. I think it's like the most podiums ever in Formula One or something like that. So Lewis got his 200th podium, and then I was going to mark that Luke Humphries won, but then I realised that like I've stuck that the wrong way round. So will it make sense if I put it there? I don't know, because I've run out of swatches now as well. Could just use one of those. I'll probably do that, and I'm probably going to mark on, I'm going to take it off Monday, but Thea was really poorly this week. She had to have like 2 or 3 days off school. She had to have 2 rounds of antibiotics. She had like quite a severe chest infection. So she was really poorly. So I'm just going to mark that in the sidebar, I think, because it pretty much was like the focus of my week. Okay, so under this pile of papers, I do somewhere have some date covers. So I'm going to put these down. I actually have realised that since I moved into this office, I've got like a bigger desk space. So now I find that I'm like, what's the word, like spreading out more because I've got more space. I mean, I don't start my new job till Monday, so maybe that will like reduce when my computer's like on my desk, because I'll get new equipment from work. So maybe I won't have as much room to spread out if I've got a screen on the end of my desk. So I'll just put all my date covers down, and then we'll start the week. We're going to do all my overlays at the end, since I'm not doing bougie boxes. Okay. So we've done all our date covers, and we can go on to Monday. So Monday I would normally be in the office, but because Thea was poorly, I did have to work from home. Let's just see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh, header. I'm thinking if I can just do a header on every day. So to mark working from home, I have got a laptop sticker from the kit. Yeah, I had to take Thea to the doctors, so I needed to work from home. Thankfully, work were fine about it. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to mark is that Thea went to the doctors. I'm actually going to do that on a bigger box, because I've just thought that I could probably combine 2 things that I want to put together. So I have got a very cute Dot the Bear, like as a doctor, to mark that Thea went to the doctors. And then I've pulled another sticker, but I'm just going to put it on the same box. Thea had a chest infection. Then I had to go and collect her medicine. She did not like the medicine. Normally Thea is really, really good, and if she has to have like any kind of medicine, luckily she's always like been happy to have it. Not this one. And maybe it was actually a sign that she knew like that it wasn't going to work, because basically it didn't work. And I did actually end up having to take her back to the doctors later in the week, which wasn't ideal. So I put down my full box, and then I had to work late, obviously, because I like nipped out in the morning to take her to the doctors. I had to work a bit later just to kind of make back the hours. So I have got a vanilla from Papershire to mark that I worked late. Then Thea couldn't really sleep, like basically whenever she tried to go to sleep, it was just, she was coughing, and she ended up with me all night. But before that we watched Wish. My mum had taken Thea to see it at the cinema, but I hadn't seen it. And I actually really, really liked it. I thought it was really cute. And then I wanted to mark that I watched the darts. And then, yeah, just that I was up all of the night with Miss Theodora. It's so unlike her to be up. So I always find it so funny that basically she sleeps through the night. And she has slept through the night every night, like since she was born. And that is not an exaggeration. Getting this girl out of bed is like getting blood out of a stone. She does not like getting out of bed. She's the complete opposite to all of my friends' children. Like, all of my friends' babies were up in the night. Thea was born prematurely, and I basically used to have to like wake her up to feed her. It was like quite crazy. Because she would like never wake up for a bottle, and because she was premature, she was really tiny. So when she was born, she was £5'3", and she lost quite a lot of weight, and basically eventually she reduced down to, she was £4 at her smallest. So she was super teeny, and they were like, you have got to start waking her up. And I was like, I am trying to wake her up. She will not get up. And the midwives didn't believe me, and in the end they like came round and like saw that she like wouldn't wake up for a feed, and they were like, this is crazy. And I was like, I know, the girl does not get up. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I know when she's like really truly poorly, because she's up in the night, and that's just unheard of. So next on to Tuesday. So Thea was still poorly. I did pull like a separate sticker, but I think now I've put it in the sidebar, I'm just going to leave it. So I had a really long day this day. I think it just felt long as well, you know, like because I'd been up in the night. I think it just felt like the day was like never ending, because I'd not really been to sleep, and I still had to work. My manager was on annual leave, and I had to compile the charity accounts. So I first wanted to mark that I had a long day, and then I wanted to go on to mark that I was doing the charity accounts. I do want to say that like I will talk a lot over the next few Plan With Me's about doing the charity accounts and the charity audit, but it was very rewarding. It's probably the one thing I will miss about my current job, is the work I do with the charity, or charities actually. I work with 3 charities as part of my work that I did in the NHS, so I will definitely miss that. So this work was very stressful but very rewarding. Then I had to do some new job admin. I'm going to put that on a separate box, and I'm first going to mark that I watch the darts. I think I mark this every day, so apologies in advance. The vanilla is from Papershire, the laptop is from Plannerface stickers, and the TV is from Plannerface. So yeah, then I had to do new job admin. I had to basically complete like all my new starter forms, send off like my information for my reference, etc. So I'm just marking that with a primrose from Tickle Pink Planning. Then lo and behold, I started to feel unwell. Now, I think I've mentioned it in previous videos that about, 5.5 years ago, I had meningitis, and I basically don't cope well without very much sleep. It really quite badly affects my head. And I think because I hadn't slept very much, I started to feel quite poorly. So that was not ideal. So I just wanted to mark that with a squidge from Stick with the Planco. And then finally, I was up all night again. Poor little doll was very, very poorly. So yeah, just marking that I was up all night again. Just trying to find a box that's like good size. Feels like it needs to be like just bigger than a quarter. I'll just go with this one. So I am marking that with a Moon and Stars again from Plannerface. And I do need to put my overlays on. So do my header. I am so glad I convinced myself to do foil, by the way. I just feel like it was meant for foil. There we go. This is looking pretty amazing. Okie dokie, on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thea went back to school. Not entirely convinced that she should have done, but this was basically the last week of the school term, and this was break the rules day. So for 50p per rule, there was a big list of rules that basically the children could break. So I think it was like wearing weird socks, crazy hair, temporary tattoos. There was like all sorts of stuff, and Thea was desperate to go. So I said okay, and basically her antibiotics were timed perfectly, that she had them in the morning at about 3 o'clock and in the evening. So it basically meant that I just had to give him her when she got back from school, or I think on this day her dad did because she was at her dad's. So I still didn't feel great this day, unfortunately. I was still feeling pretty rotten. So I am just going to mark that with another squidge from Stick with the Planko. Still working on the charity accounts this week. I think my deadline was like the week after this to like prepare the initial set of accounts. My manager was on leave the whole week, so it's pretty much what I spent my time doing. And again, that laptop is from Planner Bow Stickers. Then I had a bath and then pulled some stickers. Wednesday evenings are like my free evenings. So I tend to do like filming. Today's Wednesday and I'm filming. Or I go out with my friends, or I pull stickers, or I go and get my hair done. Wednesday is this constant day that Thea is not here. So unless, you know, her dad's away or whatever, she's always home on a Wednesday. She's always out on a Wednesday. So Wednesday is always my free day. So yeah, I pulled some stickers and did some filming, which is fun. So I am marking, pulling stickers. I'm not going to fit everything on. So let's double this up. So I'm marking, pulling stickers with sticker sheets from Plannerface. And then my film icon is from White Deer Stationery. Then I watched the darts, started a new book, and it was a week till Thea's holiday. I'm definitely not going to fit all that on, but let's see if I can at least get 2 of them on. Why can't I stick this down? There we go. So I will mark watching the darts just because I've marked it every other day. So I feel like it would be weird if I didn't mark it on this day. And that TV, of course, is from Plannerface. And then I wanted to mark Thea's holiday. So Thea was going on holiday with my mum the week after, and we were quite nervous, obviously, because of the chest infection situation, like whether she was going to be able to go. I mean, thankfully she did go, but she finished the antibiotics like literally the day she flew. Because obviously she had to have 2 lots. So Yeah, and that Dot the Bear with a Suitcase is from Paper K. This is looking so amazing. I am so glad that I decided to use foil because the holo is just giving vibes. On to Thursday. What did we do on Thursday? Wow, I can't get over how busy the week is. I might need some extenders, you know. Oh, I forgot my header. That was bound to happen as soon as I turn the page over. What colour have we not done? Yellow. Don't usually use headers because they take up space that I tend to need. But there we go. So I treated myself to a lie-in. Obviously, because Thea was at her dad's, I had a very long sleep to catch up from the 2 days, and I slept in the next morning because I was just like, she was home Thursday night, so I was like, it's going to be like back to square one for me. So I kind of enjoyed the sleep while I could. And then I had Happy Mail. Have I written down what Happy Mail I had? Plannerface. It's usually Plannerface, Josephine Bow Designs, or Oh Hello Feelings Co. They tend to be the main places that I buy from. So that envelope sticker is from Plannerface. Still felt poorly, so not great. Still didn't feel 100%. So I am marking that again with the same squidge from Stick with the Planco, which is like squidge with a headache, basically. Then I had a bath and read all night, but I've got some other things I want to put in. So firstly, I had a food delivery. That basket is from Paper K. Then I, you guessed it, watched the darts. So let's go for a little thing, I think, to see if we can fit on everything we need to fit on. So I think I'll put the bath on here. So again, I've got another bath from White Deer Stationery. Then watch the darts. I'm gonna have to use an extender because I'm running out of skinny boxes. I've never used this many skinny boxes. As of course, the TV is from Plannerface. Then I got a new work bag. Oh yeah, so I found this work bag on Vinted and I was like, I want it so much. And Joanne was like, you should absolutely get it. It's giving profesh vibes. And I was like, well, that's what we're going for. And I absolutely love it. It's a 9 West bag. And yeah, I can't wait to use it on Monday. So I used an emoji to mark that. And then I just had, yeah, reading all night. Which I'm going to put on a quarter box. And my Kindle sticker is from Plannerface stickers. Really love this Kindle sticker. I think I have some multicoloured ones now, you know, that I got like after I pulled these stickers. Okie doke, on to Friday. I think I need extenders. So I am, I think, going to grab extenders. I do have plenty of full boxes. So if I have known that if I only need, I think I used one in my last plan with me or the one before. If I only need like 1 full box worth of space, an extender gives you 2. Because it gives you the space that you stick it on and the back of the extender, but you can just stick another full box on if you find you don't need to. So that's quite handy to know. but like don't be afraid of kind of being stuck with loads of space. That didn't go down very well. So I'm going to put my full box at the bottom, and I'm going to use this like hallway one. There we go. And I'm going to grab my extenders. I also need to get, Anna does the ones that are like that tall, that open, because they're not, yeah, no, they're not the right size. She does the ones that are basically so you can open them outwards instead of down or up. So I need to grab some of those. I feel like I needed one of those on Friday. Do I need one on Friday? Yeah, I think I do. I don't know. I can't judge. That's my only issue with extenders now. I used to be able to not do them. Now I've mastered doing them. I can't master knowing whether I need them or not. I think I am going to need it, so I'm going to have to pull this up. That's why I get a removable mat, people. Okay. So... stick this one on the outside. Oh, that just kind of got stuck down. Oh, it's straight. And then basically stick that down there. So yes, that's how you get the two. So obviously that would have just taken up the box, but you now get that bit and that bit. Now I think I will only need the column, the full column, so I can stick another full box either on there or on that bit, most likely on that bit. So I will do that. I am going to use this deco person. If I can stick it straight. There we go. So that then becomes, oh, you can't see, sorry. That then becomes your extender, and I only needed that space, because if I'd have stuck my full box there, then I'd have just had this space. So that's how that works. Thea was back to the doctor's. Antibiotics are made, she was on day 5 of the antibiotics. It was a 5-day course. When she went on Monday, we went to the GP like quite early in the morning. So she'd had like all 3 doses that day, and she was on, basically she only had 2 doses left, and it made no difference. She was still barking up in the night. So I took her back to the doctor's, and they gave her more antibiotics. They said basically it got worse, and that it must be quite persistent. So they gave her like stronger antibiotics. Thankfully she doesn't have any allergies or anything. So I had to go and pick up more medicine. And that sticker is the same one, which is from Little Hello Petit Paper. I knew the word little was in there somewhere. So I had to collect medicine again. Then it was really, really sunny this day. What boxes have we got over here? So I wanted to mark that it was sunny. The summer holidays did not continue that way. That was the end of the sun, I think, over a couple of days. That sun sticker is from Josephine Bow Designs. I really love those. They're like coloured transparent icons, and they were in an advent. And yeah, they're super pretty. Then it was Thea's last day at school. So I want to mark that. It was her last day in year 1. And that squidge is from Stick with the Planko. Then I had to work clay, and I think basically Thea was like quite clingy. So Thea went and spent some time at my nan's house, just to kind of like let me manage to get my work done. And then basically I figured that, basically I figured that she was not going to sleep. So I think she was feeling like quite upset about it by this point, and she's like really quite independent. That's Dot the Bear from Paper K. And basically she was like, I want to sleep in my own bed, but I just knew she would be up in the night and it would just be like a palaver. So I basically said, let's have a sleepover in Mummy's room, and like turned it into something positive for her, because she got really excited like when she kind of treated it as a sleepover instead of like, you know, having to go into Mummy's room because she's poorly. So I was really happy that that worked, because I knew she was quite upset about like having to come into my room. It's not really what she likes. So she really likes her own bed and her own space. So we turned that into something positive for her. Then I watch the darts. And again, I am marking that with a TV from Plannerface. Oh, I forgot to say, my custom Thea and I is from Teddy Plans Co. Then finally, I bought the Little Lies, the famous Little Lies dress. So Taylor Swift wore this dress like out somewhere, and everybody had one. So Anna got it first. She got it like from the shop, I think, and then Oakley basically tried it on at Taylor Swift and was like, I absolutely love this dress. And we were like, it suited her so much. And then she managed to grab one on Vinted. And then Joanne was like, oh, I really want one. And I managed to find one for Joanne on Vinted. And then I was like, now I feel like the odd one out, because everybody who went to Taylor has got this Little Lies dress and I really want it. So I basically managed to find one on Vinted that I bought. I got it really cheap. I think RRP is about £60 or maybe more. I got it for like 28 on Vinted. So it was like half price. And I just used a love heart, which is from Paper K, to mark that. Then on to Saturday. Will I need an extender for Saturday? I don't know if I'll need an extender for Saturday. But I need to decide now. I think I will, because I've only got big boxes left. So this time we're going to go down. So I need to make sure I like stick this on the right way. You can also make these longer, by the way, by like sticking the box over less, as long as you like cover the back with something. So if these are gonna go downwards from the top, then I need to start from the bottom. It's so much harder to take them off this side, because this is like sticky to sticky, whereas if you stick them wrong on the other side, it's like it's removable matte off paper. No, that is still not right. Oh, don't rip. Right, okay. This might be the time when people say it's like easier to stick it to the page. You know, if you're sticking it. That is so wonky. Right, let's try again. It's just so fiddly. Right, so keeps doing that. Right, let's try again. See, I'm not a pro, people. I'm not a pro. There we go. Okay, third time's a charm. And then basically I will just stick this there. Ta-da! And that one will fold up. Again, I do need a box on the back. So I'm gonna go for, that's my other side, so I've got these two for the back of my extenders. So I'm gonna go for this one. It's so much easier on the other side. So on the front I have got like the double, there's basically one that like mirrors each other. So that'll go on there. Oh no, I've stuck that too far down. Oh well, I'll fix it now with this to make it not sticky. That's the good thing, is that you can just like stick something on the back and it'll like fix the fact that you stuck it too low. You can't see. I could trim that probably. Where are my scissors gone? I don't know, but I have a spare pair. So let's just... You can just trim them. Okie dokie. So on Saturday, still felt ill. Still wasn't feeling 100% on Saturday. I do think Thea slept better on the Friday though, if I remember rightly. I'm pretty sure she slept like quite a bit better. But again, because I'm a creature of habit, I am just marking that. I did stick a header down. I had a panic then. So I've just got the squidge from Stick with the Planko. Then we had a lazy day, which I think we needed. That's really high up. So I've got this gorgeous like person sticker from Fox and Pip, which just says like nope on the top, which I think is super cute. So I just wanted to mark the lazy day. Now some people do have issues with the fact that like my next box will be over the extender, so it will probably finish like here. And some people do try to use like headers or whatever, you know, like to break that up. And I might do that only because I've got all of this to like, I've got all of that space and I can always kind of shuffle up if I need to. So I am probably going to put a header in that gap just to fill the space so I can start my box, because that'll just be the end of my box then. Then I needed to wash my hair. So I did that, and then it was perfect timing for the qualifying in time for the weird Grand Prix. Tell me in the comments below, by the way, if you watched that Grand Prix. It was basically where they made Lando slow down to let Oscar past, and it was like really forced, and they were arguing, and it was just so awkward. So yeah, we watched the quali. My wash hair sticker is from Teddy Plans Co, and my Formula 1 cart is from Papershire. Then I pulled some stickers, and our neighbours came for dinner. So my stickers are from Plannerface, my sticker of stickers. And then yeah, Dave and Louise came around for dinner. Have I got any? Yes, pink boxes. You just get so many boxes. It's perfect. So that knife and fork sticker is from Plannerface. Then we basically had movie day, and yes, we watched the darts. So let's go for yellow. So movie day, I have got this popcorn sticker from Plannerface, and then for watching the darts, I've got a TV from Plannerface. This was the semi-final night, I think, of the darts. Then on to Sunday. Oh, I need to put my date dots down as well. Mustn't forget to do that. And I need to put a header on both of my headers. An overlay on my headers. A header on my header. That's not gonna work. There we go. So, still felt ill. I do stop talking about the fact that I'm ill. Oh, I need to do my, it's a double box, so I have to do my extender because otherwise the double box will be like half at the top and half somewhere else, which isn't ideal. So I found it easier to start at the top. Oh, see, there we go. That was much better executed than the first one. And then just need to see where the fold is. Perfect. So I'll just stick this down to mark that I was feeling ill again. And then I need to do my other full box. I have got one full box left, which is like so good. I have got more full boxes left, but this basically means that I don't have to like repeat any boxes. Oh no. That's not what we want. It's better. Then I need the other side of my overlay. And there we go. So we had a lazy morning. I kind of need to go in like the same format now. So let's go for blue actually. Had a lazy morning, and to mark that I have got a mask from White D Stationery. Then I am going to use another header, probably green, just to kind of mirror that, not having it show. The good thing as well about, by the way, that the fact that I didn't use the bougie boxes is that these are just the confetti pattern. So I could use them across other spreads where I use confetti foil, which is primarily the foil that I use. So not wasted. Then I clean the kitchen. And I'm just marking that with a really cute like washing up liquid sticker from Fox and Pip. Then it was the super weird Grand Prix. So bizarre. So yeah, yeah, as I said, McLaren made Lando slow down to let Oscar past, but it was like an argument, and you could clearly kind of hear that Lando did not want to let him past. And Oscar, he did in the end, and Oscar won, but I felt like I don't think I would want to win that way. Like, me and Anna were talking about this because we tend to like speak to each other while the Formula One is on. I just wouldn't want to win that way. Like, basically someone let me win. It was to do like with the strategy going wrong, and yeah, just was weird. Anyway, so I marked the Hungary Grand Prix with a race flag from Plannerface stickers. Then I just used an orange like Formula One car to say weird race McLarens. Orange is McLaren's colour, so I felt like that was good coordination. But yeah, very, very weird, very bizarre. Not very demure, not very mindful. And then we watched Matilda, which is one of my favourite films. And I marked that with a popcorn sticker from Plannerface. Then finally, the last things that I did in this week, if I can find stickers that are a good size. Hey, I had a full box left. I baked bread and pulled stickers. I don't think it's the end of the world if I can't mark that I pulled stickers, but let's mark baking bread, and I can always trim this down. So there we go, and I have got my super cute bread icons from Plannerface. Do you know what's actually really weird? Is that I basically always mark when I bake bread, and I do it exactly the same way using this icon. And the reason is that at the end of the year, I'm going to add up how many times I bake bread to like prove to myself that it was worth buying the bread machine. So yeah, that's literally the reason that I'm doing it. And then finally, will this one fit? Can't get it off. Perfect. Oh no, no, I had loads more things. Ah. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Disaster has struck. Oh, Beth. Right, it's fine. We can just skip the fact that I pulled stickers. We'll skip the fact that I did my Vinted listings. And we'll just mark that I watched the darts at my neighbour's house. I'm marking that with a TV from Plannerface. And yeah, Luke Humphreys won. I did do some Vinted listings and I pulled some stickers, but I've run out of space. I shouldn't have covered that, but that was the whole reason. Oh, Beth. That was the whole reason I was using extenders to start with. Oh my days. Right, okay. Clearly just had like an absolute mind fog there and done that. So let's find my foil sheet so that I can do my date covers. I've still got so much kit left. So let's get rid of all that. Then we were on the 15th, I think. Yes. The foil bundles do come with date dots as well, which is nice for like keeping things comprehensive and together. So 16th, the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Perfect. Okay, let's have a look at this gorgeous spread. Oh my goodness. I am in love. Look at all the foil. You know, it looks so good without bougie boxes. I actually forget that you don't actually need them. It looks really good without. The bottom washi looks so good. And I feel like it's just enough. Like, you do get like lots of like additional floral bits at the bottom. I might go and add some of those, but I don't think it needs it, you know. I actually love this. I am so glad I used foil because it looks so good. Or I think it looks good. I hope you do too, and I hope you like this video. If you did, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see future videos, I'd love if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.